Well, hello, my gorgeous friends, and happy new moon in Scorpio. This is your divine daily blast. Let's get right to the numbers in the cards. We are in angel numerology number 4 on this happy new moon in Scorpio. Now, the stars really are shouting, screaming, carrying on about spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. In other words, people, wake up, turn on your spiritual alarm and realize this is how we do it. How are you doing with your spiritual practice? Stepping in here every day, perfect, honestly. Getting your tarot cards out, your pendulums out, your meditation practices in, your crystal grids going, a little bit of daily meditation, and an online or digital component to keep you clued in. Because, my friends, those in the non-physical world are knocking on the door. They're saying, we're calling you. We want our light workers and our peace warriors to help balance the fear, the debauchery, the utter madness that seems to be filtering through our social avenues, if you will. Follow the light, follow the heart. Now here we go with our ism. Well, let me just go on with what the angel numerology number 4 day really means. In angel numerology, the number 4 is the symbol of stability, practicability, hard work, and it's about building those solid foundations. You know, a chair has 4 legs, a table has 4 legs. You know, most of us have 2 hands and 2 legs. There's a 4. It's a balance. And it's a message from your guardian angels, as well as the universe, that you're supported and protected as you work towards your goals. The core meanings of this number 4 is the stability and the foundation. It's also a nod that your angels, your guardian angels and your archangels are present and they're surrounding you. So it's about having faith. Here we go, the faith message. Pull out, if you've got your tarot, get a hold of your magician card and your star card. Either one or both will work with that. Call upon Archangel Samuel. Oddly enough, I drew this message from him from the deck. Also Archangel Gabriel. There you go. The number 4 is about angelic support and protection, practicality and order, connection to nature and the physical world. It's guidance in different areas of our entire life, particularly on this new moon. It's quite astonishing that these things line up in perfect harmony to bring us the perfect messages that we need. Now, on the business side of it, number 4 is also about career and your finances. The angel number 4 suggests that a leadership role or an advancement opportunity may come forward with this new moon. And being that it's Scorpio, and Scorpio being kind of the mystery, I'd say it can come from any and all sources. So if you're looking for a new opportunity in your life, you want an avenue, you're looking for the avenue, the streams, the flow to increase in certain areas, this is when you want to say expected and unexpected ways. When it comes to love and relationships, the number 4 emphasizes the importance of working with trust, working with loyalty. Above all, communicate well. Build a stable partnership with those that you are friendly with. Not so much just love, but love is universal. Love is not just romantic. Love is what we feel for those wonderful people that enter our lives and that pull us up out of the joy, out of the debauchery, the fear, the oh my gosh, because we still have to navigate the boundaries of a physical world. We still have to go by a clock and a calendar, which, by the way, my friends, is, getting quite a quick. It's going whoosh, whoosh, bang, bang, off we go. There is no time to waste. Number 4 is about spiritual growth, balance, materials, responsibilities. It's working with your inner self, encouraging spiritual practices, the meditation, spending time in nature, staying grounded, getting connected to your higher self. When I'm with my higher self, when I'm with my higher being, everything works. So, how do you embrace this number 4 and pull it all together? When you repeatedly encounter 4 or 444 or all the 4s lined up, this is your angelic realm asking you to focus on building a secure future, setting clear practical goals, exercising self-discipline and perseverance, trusting your intuition and inner wisdom, cultivating healthy, supportive, loving relationships. And it's also a little bit of a nod to walk away from perfectionism. Now here's my little personal thing. Perfectionism is on the other end of balance. So you want to balance your work with your rest and your relaxation and your meditation. I want you to realize that you were born perfect. You came into this world perfect. You were created perfectly. Everything about you is perfect. You have the choice to make the changes you want to make to alter your situations. But realize every choice you make is a perfect choice, even if at the time it feels like the wrong one. And I'm hoping that's making sense. Here are my isms. My heart space is fully open and I am boldly living my life. I am a beautiful soul on a cosmic journey, fully and completely supported and loved by the universe. That's a bit of a mouthful. I am singing the song I came here to sing. And you may not know what that song is, or you may have forgotten. I like to think of the fact that there's a lot of things I forgot when I came here. There are a lot of things that are being shown to me, revealed to me, that I had completely forgotten about. Not because I deliberately was what do you want to call it? Absent-minded. But, your life goes in these directions. That's why we have GPS systems. You don't have to worry about it. Technology is a most fabulous thing. However, there's also the intuition, the gut feeling. And we have to push a lot of other things out of the way to allow that inner, higher being intelligence to come forward. Archangel Chamuel, as I said, brings a little extra message. As the Archangel of personal and global peace, I can bring you to a place of serenity, no matter the source of your unease. So, identify where you're uneasy. That's the quickest way to pop it. Think of uneasiness like a balloon. And think of you focusing on it being the pin that pops it. Find the ease, find the joy, find the calm, find the balance, find the peace. I am deserving of peace, harmony, tranquility are mine. I got it. I'm in it. There are always going to be things that hit us. I have lived this experience most of my adult life, certainly in this little phase of it, since 2012. Actually, before that. I knew what was going out. I knew what I had to spend. I knew what the cost of living was or is, but no clue how it was going to come in. And if you think about many small business owners, they are leaderships in their field. They are secure in their mind space reality or their mind body reality, but they live with a very insecure flow of income. And unless they have faith, unless they have the belief, unless they have intuition, unless they have the knowingness to keep going, they would go under. And, my friends, those of us who are entrepreneurs, who lead and run groups, people, places, situations, whatever we do, we become on the leading edge of helping others strike out alone and find freedom. Faith is also about the freedom to choose and not worry about the consequences. Unless you're going to do something ratchet, well then you need to worry about the consequences. But I digress. Lemurians are here saying your clairvoyant skills are activated. The psychic awareness, your sensitivity, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut feeling. Imagine the Lemurians, which is an ancient civilization that had the capacity to be able to see in all kinds of directions, through all kinds of different fields. They're here to increase our clairvoyant skills. Archangel Metatron, who at one point lived on the earth, and it said in the Old Testament's name was Enoch. His activation message: you say this, I am ready to fulfill the call of my soul. If the call of your soul has not been ringing your heart bells, you haven't been listening. That's all I got to say about that. The call of your soul should be absolutely ringing loud and clear. Archangel Metatron is here to tell you that any challenges that are rising up for you at this time in your world were absolutely not.
Results. I can show them if you ask again from your iPhone.
Well, thank you, Siri, but I didn't ask you to wake up. But there you go. I appreciate you. Good gracious. Situations that have developed based on the choices and actions you've already taken. And when things get challenging, difficult, cattywampus, it can be easy to abandon the divine, to walk away, to put your hands up, to go have a pity party. But right now, you're being encouraged to let them draw closer. Right now, you're being encouraged to get out to nature, even if you have to talk to an oak tree. Lean into the arms of your guides. Lean into the arms of your ascended friends and relatives. They've come to help you heal your life, so that you can come to a place where you will share all of this with other people. That's what we came to do. The song you came to sing was repeating the secrets. They're not secrets. Repeating the lessons that you've learned. Repeating and telling people, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I did, and I can tell you that it did work. Now, we all know you have to trust your intuition, because there are an awful lot of snake oil salespeople. They come in with, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm not on my own when you get those telephone calls from unknown numbers and, hi, I want you to realize I'm going to relieve you for your tax debts, or I'm going to help you with this or that, or I'm going to do. They're just, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to get out the judgment of why would you do that for a job? Picking up the phone to complete strangers. And now they've got really tricky where you pick up the phone. Now, I run a business, so my personal phone number is how people get a hold of me. So when they call, I think it might be a client looking for an appointment. And you get some really legitimate person that says, you say, hello, can I help you? Hi, and then it goes blank, and then all of a sudden, here comes Anna from some nonsensical organization that wants you to tell you that if you do A, B, C, D, and E, and you twizzle around like a crazy person, she can solve the elements of it. No, go away. Go away, go away, go away. All right, fairies are telling me shuffle. Look, I'm just going to pull a card, you two, and you're just going to have to make it fit. That's all I got to say about that. What card have I pulled? Ooh, light. Well, there you go. Oh, she's been here before. Now, because I remember that dress. I feel like taking that to a dressmaker and telling her to create an outfit like that for bloomers. This is so pretty. I love the fact that her fairy wings are just like butterflies. I like it because we're all turning into human butterflies. We have all been in this cocoon of crazy. I shouldn't call it crazy. We've been in a cocoon of chaos where people have not known which way to reach, which way to turn, what to do. I can certainly say that they have let the air out of their joy bubble. You know what I'm saying? There's no confetti of happiness going on. So we have to somehow create it in a way that will be acceptable. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light in your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate all of the darkness. Ooh. So let me tell you something about that. Or at least share. I should stop. You know, I've got to work on my languaging. Let me tell you. No, let me just share. Share it. Even if it really does appear that things are really bleak, really challenging, really tough. Whew, you know that old saying, phone a friend. Phone a friend that will hold space and let you get it out. Then wipe the slate clean and pull light in. Pull light into it. Give thanks and gratitude for the ability to be able to see it, feel it, and know it as being something you don't want. Because let's face it, we can all identify what we don't want. It's easy. We've been doing it our entire life. The challenge comes in when we have these big, bold desires of what we do want. Oh, yes, I'd like to have this, I'd like to have that. We salivate on it. And then there's this little niggly-diggly thing. I like to call it a spiritual fart. Those spiritual farts come in and they just waft around and they do their nonsensical nastiness of pulling the thing away, pulling it out, making us doubt it. So this is when we phone a friend. The friend that says, come on, Gertie, get with the program, lift your eyes up, lift your heart up, lift your arms up, and declare it. We are all here for a reason. We chose it, I believe. I'm sharing it with you because I believe this. Why else would I want to come into a world where this seemingly mischief is going on? I'm like, yeah, no, not for the mischief. Myself and Miss Bloomers, yeah, no. We're just going to pay to all that madness and mischief. So, realize that the fairy and the angels of love, of light, the new moon, declare it. You want it. Get your crystals out. I want to pull in the fairy of light, the angels of love, and the ancestors of access. Call upon your ancestors of access and say, I am ready, bring it now. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye for now.